am afraid all of the time. So today I'm gonna be facing my worst fears by turning them into slime. Hopefully this will lead to some sort of beautiful healing moment. Let's get into it. First up, heights. We are currently on the top of the slime factory. We are so far away from the ground right now. I do have my de-stress dough on hand. I need to go about 15 feet to my right, look over the edge, play with my slime, and conquer my fear of heights. Up next, we have disappointing my family. God. We're starting out with a cloud dough. This slime is inspired by my mother, who is very proud of me and not at all disappointed in anything I've ever done, especially this job. They're really proud of me, but I'm scared that they're not. So today, we're gonna disprove that fear with cloud dough. My mom's favorite color is turquoise, or maybe teal, or maybe green, or maybe blue, one of those. Just to play it safe, I'm gonna do half blue and half green. My mom has never had a slime made for her before. One of the only slimes I've ever given my mom was our Duolingo collab, which if you guys don't remember that was a green slime with a poop clay on top of it. Surprisingly enough, she wasn't a huge fan. No offense to Duolingo, I liked that slime. Mom did not. This is my reconciliation because I know she was disappointed in the Duolingo slime, but to be fair, I didn't make that slime. So now we have our green and our blue, and I'm going to do a little swirl together so that when she mixes together the slime, it will hopefully turn into what I think might be her favorite color, but I'm not sure. Got our two little hot dogs of slime, stick them together, roll them up into one hot dog of slime. Oh no, I hate it. It's okay, we're gonna keep going. And there we have it, our perfect cloud dough swirl. It is now time to go to Charmville. I'm just gonna go through and grab anything that reminds me of my mom. First up, a pistachio. Something is telling me that I need to add it to the slime. She also loves her poodle a lot, her labradoodle. So this is a poodle charm. And every time she talks to me, she asks how my cats are doing, Miss Business and Marie, before she even asks how I'm doing, which I get it. I also agree with that ranking system, but I know she cares very deeply for them, so I cannot leave them out of the slime. You know something that I am realizing right now in this exact moment for the first time in my life? In the past, multiple times I have used this cat to represent my cat Marie, and this cat, this orange cat charm, to represent my cat Miss Business. I am now looking at this very obviously bear charm after months of using it for my cat. How did I do that? This is so clearly a bear. And then this is a exact, mostly accurate sculpture of my mother that I keep in Peachybbies warehouse in case of emergencies. Cute! Now it is time for the moment of truth. I'm about to FaceTime my mother and get her raw reaction. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Erin.
I made you a slime out of all of your favorite things and your favorite color and you.
You're really talented. Oh my goodness, look at that. I like it.
You do?
I do.
Can you tell what all the charms are?
Well, there's Misty and there's a pistachio, which I love. Are those your two babies? Two kitty cats?
My pet bear and my cat.
Aw, yes, I miss them. I love it.
You're not at all disappointed in this slime.
I like blue and green, especially when they're together.
Oh my goodness. Okay, thank you
You're
so
gonna
much.
send it to me? I want to squish it up.
Oh yeah, I could do that. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye.
I love you.
Love you.
Well, not gonna need those. My mom loved the slime, and I'm probably the least disappointing thing that's ever happened to her. That fear can be checked off the list. On to the next one. Before I say what this fear is, I want you to try and guess. I'll give you a hint. This is what it would move like if it had a broken back. Maybe? It starts and ends with the letter S. Snakes, one of the most common fears in the world. I've had friends before who have pet snakes, and I think that's so cool. And I want to like those snakes so bad. I really just need to overcome this fear because although, yeah, most people are scared of snakes, I just feel like those few people who aren't scared of snakes are so much cooler than the rest of the population. I'm going with a red and orange dye because snakes remind me of fire and fear and death and bright colors. So that is what we're going with today. Here's a riddle for you. Who doesn't wear pants? Snakes. This is coming out a lot cuter than I anticipated. So the next thing I'm gonna do is take a little bit of this memory dough and I'm gonna add a couple of snakes. If that doesn't freak you out, I don't know what will. But I know for a fact that we have some freaky snake charms in Charmville, so it's time for a trip. There's really only one charm that I'm looking for right now, and I honestly just want this to be over because being in this proximity to something that slightly resembles snakes, freaking me out, dude. Snake charms. Now, ignore the fact that right there it does say gummy worms. These are clearly snakes. Here are my snakes. So I'm just gonna, I want this to be so saturated in snakes like that one Indiana Jones episode, movie, whatever. That segment where he's, not episode, obviously. I know it's not a TV show. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna explain it to you. You already know it. This is my snake slime. It's clearly terrifying, but these just look like gummy worms and it's not really giving me like fear of snakes that I really need. Jesse, you did not just throw snakes at me knowing my past with the fear of snakes thing. Where did you even get this? Oh my gosh, it's kind of cute. Oh my gosh, I kind of love them. I don't think I'm scared of snakes anymore. What? I'm really not happy with Jesse right now that he threw these at me, but honestly, sometimes you just have to jump headfirst into the cold pool just to get it over with. And right now, I'm feeling pretty good about my fear of snakes. So I'll consider this fear conquered. Next up, we have darkness. Ever since I was a kid, I have been terrified of the dark. And you'd think, well, Aaron, now you're an adult, you should probably be over that. You'd be surprised. But today, I'm about to be. We have made glow-in-the-dark slimes in the past, but we've never used this exact kind of glow-in-the-dark pigment.
So you're probably wondering, Aaron, how exactly are you going to use this slime to cure your fear of the darkness, and what are you even going to do with this slime? Well, I am going to take this slime into a dark, scary environment, testing myself out in the wild, and use this slime to light up the room and overcome my fear. Surprisingly enough, this actually ended up changing the texture of my slime, which I did not expect. Usually a pigment won't do that, but I did add a lot of it, to be fair. That's probably why. But now what I need to do is charge it with light. Okay, I've got my goggles to protect my eyes from the brightness. Get it in there. Get really saturated. I don't know how science works, but I really need to mix in all the light. Fully saturate everything. It is now time to take this charged slime into the darkest room in the entire warehouse. Here I am in the bathroom, about to get rid of all the light in the room. Are you ready? I'm ready. Whoa! Oh my gosh! Look at how cool that looks. Everything around is still completely dark. This is not lighting up anything for me right now, but in my heart, I feel no fear. I feel only artistic inspiration and creativity coursing through my veins. In the midst of complete darkness, I think I'm cured. All you need is a cool gadget, which is slime. So go get yours at peachybbies.com.
Next up, we have one of the most scary things on the entire planet, bear attacks. Not bears, specifically the action of getting attacked by a bear. So for this slime, I want to be a little bit creative and crazy. So I have brown and I want to have more brown. So I have a bit of snow fizz that is already brown because this comes from one of our slimes. I actually don't know which one, but you should go to peachybbies.com and see if you can figure out which one. Then I also have a cloud dough. This is going to represent the cute, soft, fuzzy fur of the bear. You look at a bear and you think, oh my gosh, that is so cute. Lovely, fluffy little giant dog, right? No. Underneath, there's a more coarse and dangerous soul, which is snow fizz. Makes sense to me, and I think it probably makes sense to you too. Dude, I'm getting pretty nervous for this one. Starting to sweat, TMI, just so you know. So I put my hair up, and now it's time to assemble this slime. This smells just like a bear, so it's really freaking me out. And then for the soft, lovely fur of the bear, very lightly put it in there. There. Here is the basic fundamentals of my bear slime. It is now time for our final trip to Charmville. To save some time and so I can get this terrifying bear experience over faster, I went ahead and brought the slime with me so I can just assemble everything while I'm walking through Charmville. Okay, first up is cute teddy bears. That's a very innocent sounding name. I wouldn't trust it though. I'm gonna go ahead and set my slime here with my turtles. Take some of these bears. Okay, this is looking a little too happy and cheery. I'm gonna look for a scarier bear to add onto this. Kawaii bears, which also means cute. Sweater bears, which sounds potentially gruesome, I don't really know. Ooh, you know what? I should use the bears that I used to think was my cat. That's full circle for this video. You know what's so funny is I've used it so many times thinking it was a cat. It says bear right there, so obviously. Adding him in there. We also have this bear bread charm, which I'll be honest, I don't know what bear bread is, but this is quite cute and a little bit shocking, so I'm going to add it to my slime. And there we have it. Here are all my bears. I'm not adding a whole lot of cute charms or anything because when you look at this slime, I want you to think, that's a lot of bears. I don't think I can handle that. I've got all of my bears here on my bear slime. And if I'm honest, this is not invoking any fear in me right now, which is a great sign, but it's because it's a slightly lackluster slime as of right now, and also, my fear is not of bears themselves. My fear is of something much scarier, bear attacks. And this is giving bear, but it's not giving bear attacks, so it's time for what you should use in a professional setting to conquer this fear, simulation. Here is the bear. This is so stupid. This is really what we had planned for this video. Well, what's he gonna do? Is he going out for lunch? Is he going to work? Is he waiting for his subway stop? He's attacking. Right! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, now we're gonna assess how do we feel after that interaction. A little jarred, a little mixed up, but overall, good. And that's progress, ladies and gentlemen. We just conquered our fear of bear attacks. Anyways, thank you guys so much for sticking with me through this video. I really conquered a lot of fears today, and thank you for not at all judging all of the weird things that I did today. Comment down below all of your greatest fears if you want me to personally help you conquer them, and I will see you next week.